Why, hello there. Good evening. And welcome back to another late night live stream with your host, Diha. Tonight, we're jumping back into Spirit of Justice. So let's get started. Shit, I'm not there. God. There we go. Hope you're all doing well. It's gonna be another short-ish one tonight because I'm starting late and I have an early day tomorrow. Yeah, my schedule's just been kind of ass these past few weeks. Frankly, for the past like month or so. Maybe 2 months even. And for the foreseeable future, question mark? I know it's gonna be this bad for at least a couple months. Which is unfortunate for me because, I mean, I feel like at this point my whole kind of brand is just doing late night live streams and, you know, as much as I like this, if it comes at the cost of my, like, sleep hygiene, I don't know. I really want to keep streaming though. Anyway. Let's watch this cutscene again, shall we?
Wakey, wakey, 201.
Wakey,
Got
wakey.
some more questions.
It's time for school.
Sound the alarm! Prisoner 201's escaped!
Well, you know, with Dad's back on the streets, things will be on the up and up for us.
Keep
Yeah,
your
boss.
voice down. You want that rebel hunter to find us or something?
Come on, we're small fries compared to... Huh?
Bro, does this guy have like fucking jetpacks? Dude just did a Ford special or something, I don't know. May 9th. 3:30 p.m. Temple, back in Clown Country. Oh man. Another fine day in the kingdom of Crane, knowing that my daughter is safe and sound. So peaceful here. I can't believe it's been 2 weeks already, but this is really starting to grow on me. Holy shit, how long are you gonna stay? Still. Now the question is, if Sadmati's over there, who's gonna be over here? Oh, smug brat. Of course. Sure was a rough start. Now, to do what I came here to do. To see Maya. Oh yes. Her long aesthetic training is finally coming to an end. Or it does. She said something about one last rite she had to perform today. Mr. Wright! Oh, it's the kid, yeah. Knew it. And his doggy. Oh. Alright, I have to say this shit again. Hapiraki. Hey, Albie. Hapiraki. Oh. Oh my god, I just want to fucking squeeze it like a tube of toothpaste. You mastered the traditional greeting of Kareem. I don't know about that, but I guess all that practicing is paying off. You gotten used to life at the temple? I'm grateful they're letting me stay here, but the morning started a little too early for me. Ugh, I feel that, Phoenix. I do. I really do. Yes, well, morning prayers do begin at dawn. After all, you can never pray too much. Daily devotion is very important here in Korean. It's off to you guys. I don't know how you do it. Today is a special day, full of even more prayer than usual. There's nothing better in this world than being able to pray to your heart's content. Really? I can think of a few things I'd rather do. So, what makes today so special anyway? You mean you don't know? Today's the purification rite. It's only performed once a year. That's what Maya must have been talking about on the phone yesterday. Oh, we get to see her do it? I wonder what her role in it is. So, what exactly is Maya going to be doing for this purification rite? What? Didn't she tell you? She's playing the role of Lady Kira. It's only the most important part of the entire rite. Playing the role? It's a theater? Kind of? Maybe? It's unprecedented to have a foreigner play such a key role. Wow, that's really something. It really is. Helping out such an amazing person has been the greatest honor of this humble tour guide's life. So, who is this Lady Kira you mentioned? Allow me to explain. Once upon a time, hundreds upon hundreds of years ago, there lived a female warrior who brought value. Oh, let me stop you right there. Something wrong? I wanted to read. Come on, Phoenix. Female warrior. You had me a female warrior. Valiantly to establish the kingdom of Korean. Okay. No, it's just, I get the feeling I'm in for a really long story. Yeah, I'd say it normally takes around 2 hours to tell. Yeah, dodged a bullet there. Oh, right. You're supposed to finally see Miss Maya today. On the month of May. How fitting. May, Story can wait then. In the meantime, you can read up on the Wright with this. English guidebook? Where did you dig this up from? I just found it lying there in the temple library. I figured no one's using it, so I borrowed it. Hey, this book belongs to Maya. See? There's her name on the back. I guess there's no harm in keeping this for a while then. Ah, evidence. This will be a useful tool for later. Miss Maya should already be at the site where the rite is to take place. Let's go! To the Plaza of Devotion! I wonder if Maya's matured any since I last saw her. How long has it been at this point? Too long. It's on a mountaintop, so it might get a little cold though. I think I can handle it. Oh my god, is this guy gonna be like my assistant for this whole arc? Oh no. He's the any ideas what to do guy. Every lawyer's gotta have one of those guys. I should offer a prayer now, and then since they're letting me stay here. Let's see. May there be a slightly softer futon tonight. May tomorrow's breakfast be a little bigger. Wow, I'm impressed at your prayerful heart. Prayer is at the heart of Koreanism, after all. Even the dog prays. May the Holy Mother's blessings be upon you. Oh, thanks. Now I feel kind of bad. What are those buildings over there? Those are training halls. Monks continuously undergo rigorous training there, day in and day out. You could try it out for a day if you'd like. They do really interesting stuff, like meditating while standing on their heads. That's really okay, thanks. Damn, I got Maya doing that. Alright, let's move. Plaza of Devotion. Maya. Oh, that's a lot of guys. Ugh, it's so cold. Feels like the air itself is made of ice. Look at all these people. Well, this is the day we come to offer prayers to Lady Kira, the protector of our land. So wait, Lady Kira or the Holy Mother? I guess it's kind of like Jesus and God, right? It's amazing to see how devoted everyone is. Devoted? Right. Couldn't they just as easily do all this praying someplace warmer? This too is a part of our religious training. It helps us build strength of spirit and willpower. Further up at the end of those stairs is the inner sanctum. That's a lot of fucking stairs. I see. Everyone I've met so far seems deeply religious. Of course we are. Theocracy, baby. After all, Korean is also known as the land of prayer. It's said that we Koreanese spend an average of 15 hours a day in prayer. Yo, money, money. He's very funny. What? 15? 15 out of 24, huh? From the moment we wake to the moment we fall asleep, our hearts are always in prayer. See all the square flags around here? They're known as prayer flags. They contain the prayers of our people. Oh, he's talking about these colorful strips of cloth. There's something written on each one. Such piety is the glory of our people, and I'm afraid that story's gonna have to wait for another time, Albie. I should be here any minute now. Oh yeah, you're right. I can't wait to see Miss Maya again. Me too. Pardon me, O noble traveler. Oh.
How do you fare, Mr. Wright? It's been many a day.
But the voice?
And, who might you be? Maya?
Oh my god, she got milfed up. Mommy? Miss Maya. Happy Raki. Happy Raki, Albie. And you, Mr. Wright. May the Holy Mother guide you on your journey. Oh, thanks. Oh, it's the same, Maya. Never mind. Long time no see, Nick. Well, did I surprise you with my act? Yeah, you can say that again. This is Maya Fey. It's been so long since I heard this theme. She's a spirit medium from Korean village back home. Korean, not Korean, very different. She was also my assistant for quite some time. That was many years ago. Her ability to channel spirits saved me more times than I can count. I sure miss those days. It was a ton of fun being the real boss of Wright & Co. law offices. Wait, did she just read my mind? Is that the power she gained? Now she's here, training to be the leader of Korean village and the master of her craft. She really did read my mind. Apparently, to become the master of Korean channeling technique. Please tell me we can see, her channel Mia again, maybe? You have to train here in Korean, since this is where the technique originated. Didn't I sound like a pious nun when you saw me just now? Too bad that's about all I learned from the training I did. Ah ha ha, you haven't changed a bit, Maya. Huh? And what's that supposed to mean? She may look a little more mature on the outside, but inside she's the same old Maya. Actually kinda glad for that. Alright, how long has it been? 28? Oh my goodness. Guess she really did get milked up. Maya. I heard what happened, Nick. You ended up in a court almost as soon as you got off the plane, huh? Yeah, well, it's kind of a long story. It's the accused. You should have seen Mr. Wright in action. He was amazing. I bet it was another one of your famous seat off your pants, come from behind wins, huh? That's one way of putting it. You know what I always come from behind. Well, I was almost found guilty any number of times. Okay, so it wasn't my finest hour, so sue me. You haven't changed a bit either, Nick. Which definitely stings more when it's coming from her. So, I guess you've finished the bulk of the training needed to become the master, right? Oh, you mean the special meditation course for increasing spiritual power? That sounds like something you can, like, sign up for. On fucking... fucking, like, Facebook or something, you know? Yep, I've completed the full 2 years. I'll only go home once I performed the purification rite today. Actually, I was wondering why they're having a foreigner conduct one of their sacred rites. Yeah, the High Priest's wife usually conducts it each year. But with her baby on the way, it's just more than she can handle. So the High Priest actually begged me to stand in for her this year. Well, you may not know all their customs, but with your training, I'm sure you'll do great. You bet. Just you watch, Nick. I'm going to be the best Lady Kira, guardian deity ever. Excuse me. Ever. The best Lady Kira ever. I better throw in a few prayers for things to not end in a flaming disaster then. Oh no, Phoenix, you know what happens when you're going to do that. Disaster time. So, about that guardian deity you'll be portraying today, what exactly are we talking about here? First of all, Lady Kira isn't really a deity in the way we think of them back home. That's her? She's a real person who fought to establish the Kingdom of Korean a long, long time ago. Oh god, this is gonna end up with Maya getting accused again, isn't she? She's gonna be portraying this person, and in the fucking opening cutscene, we see her, like, well, not her, but we see whoever this is kill people. Fucking dashing around at the speed of sound. Oh, so she actually existed. Now the kingdom's people worship her as a guardian deity. They believe she appears to protect the kingdom whenever it's in danger. Cloaked in a sacred robe, she's a champion of justice who defeats the kingdom's enemies. Sounds like something you'd be into. I know, right? It's like the Steel Samurai, but cultured. Who wouldn't want to be a kick-butt warrior who takes on evil with a wicked dagger? Right. Whatever floats your boat. Still, Lady Kira must really be a popular deity if all these people are here for her. I bet this is going to play out like one of those hero shows that they do in Japan. That's their sacred rite. Yep, but there's more to it than just her popularity this year. There's more? So, why is this rite attracting such a large crowd this year? Because there's been actual sightings, you know, of the real deal. Allow me to explain. A mysterious figure clad in Lady Kira's robes appeared, just like in the legends. She began capturing members of defiant dragons right and left. You're kidding, right? They say it's only a matter of time till she gets their leader, the revolutionary Dirk, too. So, Lady Kira's a rebel hunter now, huh? I don't know, maybe she's kind of a bastard. At least right now, the rebels seem kind of based, because this little judicial system you've got here, whack. It's a bit hard to swallow, though. I mean, even if they're trying to disrupt the peace, I doubt the actions of a band of rebels can bring a legendary figure back to life. I didn't believe it at first, either. What the? There's a real picture of her on the front page of today's newspaper. sightings of her go back about 2 years. This is the first actual picture of her ever to be taken. I can't believe someone was able to actually capture her on film. But couldn't this just be some Lady Kira fan, you know? Like you, Maya? You mean like a cosplayer? Those rebels are no joke, Nick. They're trained in hand-to-hand combat and stuff. Do you think some regular cosplayer can take on people like that dressed in costume, alone? What about a super cosplayer? That's why she has to be the real deal. It gives me chills just thinking about it. I bet Lady Kira's spirit possessed a sacred robe or something. A spirit possessing a piece of clothing? Maybe you should cut back on all those action superhero shows, Maya. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Oh, her little pouty face. Yeah. Good old Maya. You're just jealous that I'm still young at heart. I've got a real office to run now, so I've got to keep it real. Right? I don't know who you're talking about, but that's definitely not me. You've really lost your edge since I last saw you. Those spikes of yours have grown really dull. There's even one that's drooping. Can you leave my hair out of this? Anyway, I swear that the Lady Kira people have been spawning is the real deal. My face is so cute. Besides, it's just so much more fun to believe it's true, you know? Santa Claus? I can't believe it. Okay, maybe Maya does believe in Santa Claus. I can't believe you really buy all that. Although, I wonder what's under that robe. Phoenix? Whoa. Whoa. I mean, we all know she's grown, but damn, you didn't have to think that out loud. May 9th newspaper. Mr. Wright, she's the talk of the town. She even gave me this new food idea. It's gonna be like a soul bun, but based on Lady Kira. I'm calling it the Kira bun. Talk about a Kira business strategy. I thought it was gonna be like a burger or something. Come on, Maya, just admit it's you running around dressed as Lady Kira already. I guess the jig is up. What? Is it really true, Miss Maya? Indeed, it is I, Lady Kira. After hundreds of years, I have returned in this lovely young lady's body. What? Only a minion of the Defiant Dragons could see through my disguise. Now, feel my wrath, foul lawyer. Yeah! Ow! Mr. Wright! Just kidding. I mean, come on. I may be dressing up as Lady Kira for the Wright today. There's no way I could ever beat up one of those rebel types. I don't know, that was a pretty solid left hook she just threw. She actually just punched me. Damn. Oh, you were trying to be funny. You really had me going there for a second. No one can be that naive, right? Well, I hope you enjoyed playing superhero at the Wright today. Oh, when you put it that way, I'm even more hyped about it now than I was already. Jangle, jangle. Oh, I hear the sound of the High Priest's footsteps. Better get going. His footsteps? Does he have a fucking bell strapped to his ankles? During the Wright, he wears these really big bells on his ankles. Oh, got it. That way I know he's coming. Pretty handy, right? Well, see you later. These guys have been praying here for the past 2 hours. I doubt they're actually meant to be a stop slacking warning system for you, Maya. This Maya is always so bright and cheerful. Yeah, I'm glad to see she hasn't changed. As in, at all. I wonder if this means her training's been all for naught. I hope not. Oh, it's Acolyte Really? Zealot? Okay. It's kind of a low-hanging fruit here. Why make puns when you could just take a word describing what they are and then like spelling it differently and adding an apostrophe in there? Like, there you go. What the? You zoom in on his ass? Look, he's the one praying in the red and saffron robe. He's a disciple of the high priest Abbot. Abbot in me. Okay. He lives and trains at his house. See how he prays in the cold without moving a muscle? I'll be honest, everyone's been doing this ever since we got here. He's not special. Yeah, I could never do that. Oh, it's Abbot in me. The purification rite is about to begin. What the? Guy on the left looks like that fucking dude from Mob Psycho. That's the secret robe Maya will be wearing during the rite. It's almost exactly like what that figure in the newspaper photo was wearing. Whoever it is must have worked really hard to copy it. Please, sir, it's not a good idea to stare like that. You could be struck blind. Just give me a few more seconds. I mean, this isn't something you see every day. Man, Phoenix, how could you ever doubt Maya's training? Look at those hips. Oh, those bells on the High Priest's ankles. They're a lot bigger than I thought they'd be. Mr. Wright, it's time to enter the prayer pose like everyone else. Those who don't will suffer the wrath of the Holy Mother. Okay, let's see. First, I kneel down and cross my ankles. Then I bow forward. Ouch! Wait. All I can see is the ground and my back is killing me. Why do I feel like something terrible is going to happen soon? Everyone with their heads down, no one can see shit. There's gonna be a dagger in play. And Maya's here. Worst of all. You know, if there's Maya, there will be a case where we will have to defend her. It's just the facts. Wait a sec. How long are we supposed to stay like this, Abby? Wright requires that we stay like this until the day after tomorrow. That's 2 whole days. I don't feel so. Phoenix, you gotta bail. Just like snoop around. I don't know. Oh, Mr. Wright, are you okay, sir? Somebody help! That was me? Mr. Wright, Miss Wright? Mr. Wright, please, you have to get up. Holy shit, I fucking died. Someone, like, cracked my neck or something. Oh, ouch, my aching. Albie. Where are we? The High Priest's house at the foot of the Plaza of Devotion. At his house? Guess I passed out from the back pain. Damn, Phoenix, you really are an old man now. You must have carried me all the way here. Something terrible's happened. It's Miss Maya. She's... Oh, just follow me to the Plaza of Devotion. Oh boy. Something must have happened while I passed out. Miss Maya's... She's been arrested! What? How did I know? How did I know? $8 a.m.? Holy shit, how long have I been out? The same people are still here. They're still praying. Where's Maya? Let's take it easy, alright? But I'm telling you, I haven't done anything wrong. You can talk all you want back at the station. Let me go. Maya! Nick! I didn't kill him. I swear I didn't. Quiet, you. Come along peacefully or suffer the consequences. Wait a second. What on earth is going on? I don't know who you are, but if you don't get out of my way. Who's this? Hey, back off, officer. Oh, what? Emma? Emma Sky? What's she doing in Crane? That's why what? Okay. How far away is this country? I need to know. I'm so sorry, Mr. Wright, but we're placing Maya under arrest. What do you mean, we? Why are you here? Why are you working with their government? Alright, take her down to the station, but with respect, got it? Yes, ma'am. Nick! Gone as soon as we saw her. So, what are you doing in Korean, Emma? It's a long story. Anyway, what are you doing in Korean, Mr. Wright? Same here. It's a long story, but we can get caught up later. Right now, I need to know what happened. Maya's, well, under arrest for the murder of the High Priest. What? He died? He's the one who died? And I fucking cracked my back and knocked myself out. Missed the whole thing. Very convenient. Oh my goodness. Wait, the High Priest was murdered? Okay, that's great and all, but I need to see this guy. Acolyte Zella is really in the zone. Oh, you mean that monk who's been living on the victim's home? Yeah, he hasn't moved a muscle, even though his teacher's been murdered. The victim's home, huh? Living with him. As a student. I guess he's so deep in prayer, he's not aware of what's going on around him. You'd think something like this would maybe cause these guys to get up and move or something? Can't you, like, force evacuate this entire area? Oh, even with the murder, all these people are still here praying. You're so into it, they wouldn't notice anything you did to them. You mean, like, taking their fingerprints? Huh? Oh, who would ever do something like that? Emma, you didn't. The smile. That damned smile. Okay. Obi said these are called prayer flags. Prayers are written on them are carried throughout the kingdom by the wind. Now, if I were to pray for something, it would be for me not to get dragged into any more trouble than already happened. I just realized something. If Emma is here, then fucking Sadmati is here too. Is this game really gonna be Sadmati, like, traveling back and forth between countries to face off against our two protagonists? It's kind of disappointing, maybe? I have no idea. That's a befitting gate for the path to the inner sanctum. It's apparently considered a sacred object to the people of Korea. I wasn't even allowed to dust it for prints. Both Emma and Maya have a little pouty face. So even applying a little fingerprint dust to it would be sacrilegious, huh? I guess so. But I applied some luminol on it instead when no one was looking. Sounds like an invitation for the Holy Mother to strike you down later, Emma. Alright, what happened, dear? Please, tell me everything you can. Well, basically, there was a murder during the rite as it was being performed last night. Really? Tar rust in me? A high priest who was presiding over the rite trusted me, yeah. Wait, hold on, last night? You mean to tell me an entire day's passed since the purification rite? That's right, sir. You passed out for a whole day from your back pain. Wow. I never knew my back's like a ticking time bomb. I better take good care of it. The murder took place at the inner sanctum where the Wright was being held. Oh, her phone has the same like little face on that's on Phoenix's old beanie. Maybe I mentioned that before. Maybe I didn't. The inner sanctum. It's the place where the spirit of Lady Kira is enshrined. It's through that gate over there and up at the top of the mountain stairs just beyond. Oh, so that's why everyone is offering their prayers in that direction. Abbot Inmi and Miss Maya went up to the inner sanctum and began to begin the rite. Just after they finished the prayer you fainted in the middle of. So, who do you think killed the High Priest? Unfortunately, Maya is our sole suspect right now. During the rite, the inner sanctum was off limits to the general public. So then, only the High Priest and Maya could have been there when the murder occurred. Right, plus, the inner sanctum is on the side of a very steep mountain. The only way up there is the stairway that starts here at the Plaza of Devotion. So that's why she's been arrested. Also, the crime scene was only discovered after Maya came down alone. She's the one who told the worshippers in the plaza that the High Priest was dead. And she made a police statement to that effect. So she was the first one to discover the body. Well, that definitely doesn't help. It's even less likely that someone else was there at the crime scene. Wow, the police really thought she was self-reporting? Mr. Wright, sir, are you going to defend Miss Maya? Yes, of course. There's no way she killed anyone. Yeah, I don't believe it either. She's been framed. This is really something else, huh, Mr. Wright? I mean, who would have thought you'd have to take on that horrible court again? If it means putting that brat in her place again, I will gladly go back. Tell me about it. I never thought I'd have to go through another trial. Where the divination seance determines all, and defense lawyers are unwelcome. Emma. So, what brings you here, Emma? Back in the US, I was working a case with an international prosecutor from Korea. You know, I guess this would make a little bit more sense in the Japanese version, because I think in that version, I guess the country that games takes place in is, it's Japan, right? It's not America. And so, like, the distance between, I don't know, like the Himalayas, let's just say this is a stand-in for Nepal, right? Between Nepal and Japan is a lot closer than fucking California and Nepal. He told me this is where I could see the latest techniques in international forensic science. Really? Forensic science here? I can't believe I fell for it. I mean, just look at this place. It's like we've gone back in time. Yeah, I can't say I've been impressed with the police work I've seen so far. Still, he said he takes on cases from around the world. So maybe next time he'll have one in a major city somewhere. Sounds like this prosecutor has taken a liking to you, Emma. After all, it's not every day a prosecutor takes a detective with them overseas. I wonder, he's calm and kind and almost always has a smile on his face. It's hard to tell what he's really thinking. Emma, you deserve better. I'll just say that. This international prosecutor, is he the one who handled Trucy's case? Oh, that was me saying it, not Emma. Yes, he is. I take it he'll be the prosecutor on this one, too. Yes, Prosecutor Sadmati's already been assigned. Prosecutor Sadmati? No, Polkunka. You know him, Albie? Of course, everyone in Korean does. He's a highly revered individual, both as a prosecutor and a monk. If you go up against Prosecutor Sadmati, you'll incur the Holy Mother's wrath. It's my job to, as a lawyer. Oh, right. Sorry. Just great. A prosecutor who is also a revered monk in a deeply religious country. This trial's shaping up to be an even more uniquely Korean-ness than the last one. I'm not sure I should be saying this, but he's a formidable opponent. Yeah, I heard Apollo had a really rough time, so I'd better give it everything I've got. Anyway, I'm glad you're here, Emma. Treat lawyers like criminals here. Come to think of it, Prosecutor Sadmati mentioned something to that effect. I'm not sure how much I can help, but I'll do what I can. Emma, you're the last beacon of hope here for investigations that actually make sense. Really? Are you sure you aren't going to get in trouble for helping the enemy? No. He did come down on me pretty hard when I tried to help Chusi in that last trial. Let's just say, I'll help where I can. Thanks, but don't go getting yourself in trouble on my account, okay? Prosecutor Sadmati sounds pretty strict. So, first things first, let's start with this. Autopsy. Oh yeah, baby. Hot off the press, it's the High Priest's autopsy report. We heard it from her. It's not outdated. So far. For now. The cause of death was blood loss from an abdominal wound delivered by a bladed weapon. Could be any bladed weapon. The victim bled to death from a deep stab wound to the abdomen. The murder weapon is believed to be Lady Kira's war bad dagger. Yes, war bad. You know, that's honestly a hilarious name for a weapon like that. Stab someone? War bad. It's used during the rite, however. The dagger has yet to be found. Lady Kira's dagger, huh? I think Maya mentioned something about a dagger. Who wouldn't want to be a kick-butt warrior who takes on evil with a wicked dagger? Right, whatever floats your boat. And isn't that rebel hunter posing as Lady Kira also armed with a dagger? I mean, is it a replica, or is it just like any other dagger? We haven't seen the real one, have we? So, it's hard to know. Of course, hers must be a replica, right? Would it be okay for me to take a look at the crime scene, Emma? The police have already wrapped up their investigation, but the location itself is off limits to the general public, so I'm not sure. Emma, please, I'm begging you. Just like the police, I need access if I'm to mount a viable defense. Alright then, leave it to me. I'll explain the situation to Prosecutor Sadmati and the police later. Thanks, Emma. You have quite a climb ahead of you, so be sure to watch your step. No guardrails. Wait, you're not coming with me? Oh, no, I'm not climbing up there again. No way. Is it really that bad? I wonder if my back can handle it. You get to go to the inner sanctum? Oh, you're so lucky, Mr. Wright. Why don't you join me, Albie? That's crazy talk, sir. No, it's all right. I don't need him to follow me. I really don't hope I'm gonna be stuck with him for the rest of the game. A commoner like myself were to set foot in there, I'd surely be cursed for all eternity. I'll keep the dog, though. The dog's great. Because the inner sanctum is off limits for you, huh? Oh well. So I'll have to face this all on my lonesome. Thank goodness. Thank the Holy Mother. By the way, what about all the people still praying here? Aren't they going to go home? The customs of this rite require they not move from this spot until tomorrow afternoon. It doesn't faze them to have police milling about. Some of them are even off-duty cops. Well, I guess this is what it's like to live in a deeply religious society, huh? Weird. Also a little suspicious. I don't think I have much else to examine here. Let's look at my court record. Time of death, 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. Okay. Lady Kira returns to battle rebels. The Lady Kira-like figure that appeared 2 years ago remains a mystery. Some town elders see her as Lady Kira in the flesh. Some rumors are fueling the enthusiasm for today's purification rite. Today's purification rite. The thick white ice that froze the ground from the inner sanctum to the Plaza of Devotion until yesterday has melted. The rite can now go on as planned. We give thanks to the blessings of the Holy Mother and Lady Kira. Apiraki. Escaped prisoner alert. Police are asking the kingdom's subjects to be on the lookout for a male insurgent who escaped from Royal Penitentiary number 4 yesterday. Okay, well, we have our second potential suspect, possibly. I mean, the beginning cutscene kind of implied that this prisoner and the Lady Kira imposter are one and the same. Alright, let's move to the... I mean, we can go see Maya right away, but I feel like we should probably just check out the crime scene first. Whoa. 3D. What are you doing here, little girl? Must be freezing. Ugh. It's really high up. Really, really cold. What did I do to deserve this? At least I made it. Better get started while I can still feel my fingers. Who's that? Do you really have to ask, Phoenix? There's one person in this entire country who can dress like that. It kind of looks like... I want to see the whole art. Does it cut off her face? Excuse me. It's you. Do you even know where you are? Barbed head. Of course I do. May I ask why you're here, your benevolence? I came to pray for the High Priest's soul. What are you doing here? This is one of the most sacred spots of Kurainism. In Kurainism. Excuse me. Very rude of me to mispronounce your religion. Unscrupulous lawyers such as you have no business being here. But I'm not unscrupulous. I'm very scrupulous. Quiet. You dared to find fault with my insights at every turn the other day. Was I wrong for doing so? She's still sore about that trial? Yeah, well, I'm not the one who stormed out of the courtroom, whining in a tantrum. A little bitch. As you know, your benevolence, a murder has occurred, and I need to investigate. But we know the killer is one of your own. In my country, suspects are innocent until proven guilty. That is the biggest load of bullshit I've ever heard from you, Phoenix. Look, I know we're pretending this is the United States, but come on. I feel like the entirety of the Ace Attorney series is defined by the fact that all of the defendants are guilty until proven innocent. And that's like my job. Plus, she's a serious student of spirit channeling who came here to study. So can't you at least give her a chance to explain what happened? All practitioners from overseas are big, phony balonies. Phony balonies? And her wish to train in the homeland of spirit channeling is but a bid for prestige. It seems nothing I say will convince her otherwise, thanks to that last trial. Tweedledum and Tweedledee really did a number on her impression of foreigners. As the defense attorney on this case, I really need to investigate this crime scene, and I need to do it now. I've even been authorized by the police, so... What's this? You intend to make a mockery of our sacred Hall of Justice once more? No, I simply want to defend my client. Which means you have come to forge evidence then. I knew all lawyers were criminals and must now redouble my vigilance. You know, if she comes like stalk me, make sure I don't forge my evidence, so to speak. I could see that being fun. Maybe she'll be my assistant for this one. Ouch, that's unfair. Who taught you to demonize a whole group of people anyway? Very occupationist of you. What is this pose? This is kind of... Okay, this one's kind of cute. Not gonna lie. This is OMG, a hit tweet type of pose. My mother and father. Do you have an issue with their parental guidance? No. Look at her, she's so proud of herself. No, I would never dare criticize the royal couple. Still can't imagine what the lawyers here must have done to garner such hatred. Oh-ho! I just had the most wonderful idea, Barbed Head. I do have a bad feeling about that glint in her eye. The music stops. What is this wonderful idea of yours? What is this most... Okay, this is the same line. Phoenix and I are really on the same wavelength right now. You're to investigate this murder. Yep, she's gonna follow me around. And I shall oversee your every move so as to prevent any misdeeds. Naturally. Suddenly the music becomes all whimsical. What? You want to follow me around the entire time? This music is really representative of who Rafa probably is on the inside, huh? Of course, not that I want to, mind you. And I will not tolerate any objections, understood? She can't do this to me. What was that, Barbed Head? No, it's nothing. Very well then, let us get this investigation over with. You mustn't stay here in the inner sanctum a moment longer than necessary. But please don't rush me. It is not without reason that I insist on a speedy investigation, Barbed Head. I'm a direct descendant of the Holy Mother, you see, who guides the people of Wright. As such, I must not sully myself with the blood of battle that Lady Kira bears. Blood of battle? If it's that big of a problem, why don't you head on down now? I won't do anything, I promise. No, lawyers are never to be trusted. Now, make haste, so that we may leave here soon. Okay, lady. Oh, and one more thing. What now? Your victory the other day was but a stroke of fortune. But this time, my insights, capital I, shall reveal the absolute truth. So brace yourself for a defeat most bitter, lawyer. I will. Now, can I please get on with my investigation? As long as you know where we stand. better hurry up and poke around for clues before she changes her mind. Alright, now we have a smug brat following us around, excuse me. A sip of water before we get started. And by sip, I mean a few jugs. Well, let's see what you have to say about this place. Could you tell me about this place, Your Benevolence? I have nothing to say to you, lawyer. Is that because you don't actually know much about it? Oh. Oh, look at her blush. Now, you ill-mannered. I am the Crown Princess of Crane. There's nothing I do not know. You're so mad. What the? Whoa, where'd she come from? Hey, no cheating. Silence, barbed head. Nana's knowledge is my knowledge. End of discussion. What is she, your pocket internet? Why have cell phones when you can have Granny at your side? Your organic internet. The spring is where Lady Cura came to cleanse her body at the blood of battle. And today's purification rite is a ceremony that traces its origins back to those days. Cleansing Lady Cura's robe in this sacred water lends one courage for the next battle. I see. Thank you for that excellent explanation that came purely out of your own head. Commoners are normally barred from here, except for the day of the rite. Who normally controls the access to this place? The High Priest and his family are responsible for that. High Priest and his family, huh? The victim. Could you tell me about the High Priest and his family? Abbot Inmi lived with his wife and his disciple. Acolyte Puree Zealot, really. First name, Puree? A young man capable... that's not what the sentence says. A young man the couple took into their home upon finding him near our kingdom's border. Speaking of his wife, isn't she the one who usually plays the role of Lady Cura? Yes, but as she is with child, the role was appointed to someone else. Reggers? Poggers? I'm really sorry for saying that. The killer no doubt offered to stand in, as she saw it as a chance to slay the High Priest. No, you have it backwards. He was the one who asked Maya to stand in. Then that braggart must have embellished her qualifications. I'm really not sure how she could. Besides, why didn't you stand in for the High Priest's wife then? Did I not tell you before? No. As a direct descendant of the Holy Mother, the role of Lady Cura is forbidden to me. For those descended of Her Holiness must not defile the bodies with the blood of battle. Right. Now we know that the monarchy really believes they're descendants of God. Oh, yeah. You did say that, didn't you? Probably talk to the High Priest's wife and Acolyte Zealot later, too. Okay, well, let's do some snooping around. Guess we'll first look at the big bloody thing. Entire fountain's painted red. Jeez. Whoa, this is bad. This is a statue of Warbad, the bird on which Lady Cura based her appearance. Warbad? The birds named that too? You know, now that I look at the statue, kind of looks like that one spike is kind of jutting out, right? It seems like a possible true murder weapon, especially with all the blood on it. Beak too. And all this blood is from the high priest, huh? He no doubt embraced the statue in the hope that Lady Kira would save him from death. May his soul rest in peace. Considering the amount of blood, he must have been stabbed with considerable force. There's no way Maya would be strong enough to deliver such a blow. How are they tracing this line here? With all the liquid. It's been stained red by the High Priest's blood. The spring shall run red upon Lady Kira's return. What's that from? An old legend. Wait, does that mean the rebel hunting Lady Kira in the newspaper is the real deal? Nah, that's crazy talk. Can't look at the body. Look at this though. Hey, isn't this Lady Kira's robe? Oh, Holy Mother! Lady Kira's robe is... I know how you feel, but we should leave it as is to preserve the crime scene. You imbecile! This is the actual robe Lady Kira once wore. It is? What the heck is it made of? I mean, nothing should look this good after a few hundred years. Enough! If I say it's the actual robe, it is the actual robe. Their little thinking. Are the gears finally turning, Wright, huh? Oh, murderer shall not get away with this. The girl has not had a single thought in her brain in a while. It is tough to see a piece of history sloppily tossed on the ground like this, though. It looks like it's been mended a number of times. The robe of Theseus. This robe kind of smells. How dare you insult such a sacred piece of clothing like that? No, I meant that it smells like incense. Oh, I see. The scent you detected is from the sacred incense used to purify Lady Kira's robe. Oh, thank you for the drink water, Mr. Money. Yummy water. Whenever a rite is to be performed, the robe is first scented with sacred incense. It still smells like incense now. The scent must have been much stronger last night when the victim was killed. Interesting. Some, lamps? Lanterns? It's a lantern. It's still lit. Of course it is. The sacred flames in the 4 lanterns here have burned for centuries. Anyone who extinguishes even one of them would be put to death immediately. So that's why they're outfitted with glass wind guards. Still, I'd better keep my distance, just in case. So, the moon and these lanterns were the only sources of light up here that night. The rite is performed by the light of the full moon because moonlight is a purifying force. See. No touching. I wasn't going to. Me touchy. Did we inspect everything here? Oh, what is this? A bloody note. Let's stained scrap of paper. Looks like some kind of note or letter, perhaps. It's written in Koreanese, so I can't read a lick. Let me see that. Once the flame is lit, then... will be... This is simply impossible to read. Wait! What is it? Stamped in the lower right. It's the mark of those insurgents. The Defiant Dragons. The rebel group? What's it doing here? Is there some kind of connection between the High Priest and the rebels? Dun dun dun. The The rebellion runs deep. They have a man on the inside. Perhaps. Looks like that about does it for this area. Time to zoom out. What do we have here? Look up. What an amazing wall painting. So this is Lady Kira. And that dagger really does look like the beak of that bird statue. Do you see that red mark upon her brow? That is the character of death in Koreanese. It is the mark of resolve to fight to the end. There are many different marks we make on our bodies, each with a different meaning. Interesting. Come to think of it, your benevolence has marks on your face. So did the High Priest. What do yours mean? The High Priest's marks are those of a monk, while mine are of a royal priestess. All members of the Koreanist clergy have such marks upon them. The shape and location of the marks vary in accordance to conditions like status and age. And all records about them are kept at Temple. So it's kind of like a national ID registry, huh? Written on your face. Cause of death was blood loss from an abdominal wound delivered by a bladed weapon. Wait, why was the autopsy dated? Is that a weapon in her hand? Oh, it's just about the face tattoos. Okay. Yes, it is Lady Kira's dagger, the very same one used in the Wright. It is made to resemble a war bat. Bird, Lady Kira fashioned herself after. So that dagger is the weapon that took the High Priest's life. Supposedly. If you wish to know more about Lady Kira, you need but ask. I have a feeling she's going to be super relevant to this case. She definitely asked the princess for more details later. We'll look at this statue again. Yeah, this bit right here, the beak, it looks a lot like the dagger. Although the dagger in the photo, not the photo, the painting is curved. So maybe that means one of these spikes are the actual weapon? Unsure. Wait, one of these lights is off. That lantern looks broken, but it's hard to make out the details from this angle. I'll take a closer look when I'm in a better spot. What do you mean in a better spot? Oh, I can do this. I forgot. Change camera angle. Technology. Okay, but seriously, Phoenix, I can look at this just fine. Anything else from this angle I can look at? Oh, this. This mountain face is like a towering wall. The characters carved into it, but I have no idea what they mean. There's a prison at the apex of this mountain. Prison? Way up there? It is said that Lady Kira laid those she defeated to rest atop this mountain, so that their souls would not spawn evil spirits. Really queasy just thinking about being all the way up there. The fact that it's a prison just makes it worse. Ugh. Alright, what do we have? What is this? This rock must have fallen from higher up in the mountain. It's like the perfect perch for taking a peek over that curtain. Well, up I go. Wow, what an incredible view. It's almost boggles the mind. Get down from there this instant. Right, sorry. I'll be right down. The inner sanctum is just slightly higher up than the top of that mountain. How is that relevant? There's no way someone could actually go from between mountains, could they? Why else would they add that in there? guess that confirms the stairs from the Plaza of Devotion is the only way up here. I guess that's just meant to confirm there's no additional route of entry. Really? Oh no, this angle is fine. Thank goodness. Snow is clear here for some reason. Alright, first, this... Okay, no, the lantern is still lit. It's just the glass is broken. Wind guard is completely broken. Damaged? Was this your doing? No, I didn't even touch it. Perhaps a little falling rock struck it. I will request that it be repaired when we are finished here. Of course, I doubt you will live long enough to see it restored. Holy shit, she wants me dead. I'll be back to take a look, you'll see. I'll prove her wrong. There's no snow here. Maybe it was removed because it would interfere with the Wright. The day before the Wright, the temperature in this area plunged below freezing. Even the Plaza of Devotion was covered in a layer of white frost. Must be the elevation. It wasn't all that cold back in town, as I recall. This must have been removed somehow. Snow is obviously cleared away here. The lantern is broken. Still have that camera I brought to take pictures of my trip. Should snap one of this area here, just in case. Inner sanctum photo. Nothing else particularly interesting here? Alright, how about this angle? We have this torn flag. There's something hanging off the ritual curtain here. Whoa, what is this? Look at those prayer flags down at the Plaza of Devotion. Why are they all stitched together? Oh my god, don't tell me. Is this supposed to be a parachute? Maybe someone really did, like, jump down from high up. Except they're arranged like no prayer flags I've ever seen. Also, all of these flags have been sewn together. Hey, you're right. It's like they're one big banner now. There's something written on a piece of it, donated by Tarast Inmi. It seems this piece from a donation Abbot Inmi made at some point. You're suspicious. That lantern looks broken, but it's hard to make out the details from this angle. But I already inspected it. In the right, the inner sanctum was fully enclosed by this ritual curtain, making this case something of a locked room mystery. I love those. Seek a way out. It's not exactly the same, but it's got the same vibe. Well, knowing that there's a prison up top, and knowing that there was a prison break recently, it seems like it's possible someone could have entered from above. With a parachute made out of prayer flags. Now, the interesting thing is that the flags were donated by Abbot Inmi, right? So maybe... Wait, this guy's supposed to be Abbot Inmi, right? First name, Tarast. So maybe this guy, who is the victim, he was in cahoots with one of the, perhaps the real culprit. Amaya's 1 year older than Emma? Never would have guessed. seeing these two in the same screen is crazy. Used to be that it was either one or the other, right? How old is Sudmati? Younger than Maya? I cannot. I'm sorry, but I cannot believe that. What? This guy's younger than Maya, younger than Emma. Holy. Also, first time seeing this guy, I feel like they should have not given me this profile until I actually met him. It looks like a very normal man. Almost suspiciously normal. The purification rite is akin to a bathing ritual for Lady Kira. Therefore, it must be closed off from the outside world. Oh, so the inner sanctum is kind of like her private bathroom. Indeed, so see to it that you keep it clean. This flap in the center says the ritual's curtain door, but that's about it. Eek! And what was that shrill scream just now? It's just, I'm afraid of heights. I didn't notice it as I was climbing up, but now that I can see all the way down. Oh. Guess that flight of stairs from the Plaza of Devotion really is the only way up or down. See, them saying that it's the only way up or down is just like a red herring, right? I guess that's not what a red herring is. It's misdirection. Trying to get me to believe that, oh, there's no way anyone could get up here other than Maya. Then we literally see the remains of a broken parachute. So, case closed, baby. Did we inspect everything here? Snow here is also cleared, but I don't think this one's as obvious. Just going all the way around. Yeah, I think we're good. Oh, new dialogue. So could you tell me more about this Lady Kira? As an outsider, I suppose your ignorance is all but unavoidable. Oh my god, her name is Kira because she's like a killer. It's like killer. Turn it into Japanese, Kira, and then you turn it into Koreanese. Every fucking name in this country is just it's just another word. Whatever happened to you need but ask? Nena? Lady Kira was the Holy Mother's younger sister. Younger sister? But unlike her older sister, she lacked the ability to channel spirits. However, it is said that none could equal her skill with the dagger. Dagger? Well, this became relevant fast. The Holy Mother guides our souls, and Lady Kira keeps the peace with her dagger. Lady Kira was prepared to die for her people. She cloaked herself in a sacred battle robe and concealed her face as her sister did. Okay, but who is she fighting against? Throughout our history, we have been set upon by rebels. Now is no different. Our enemy now is the defiant dragons, led by that insurgent Dirk. So Lady Kira played a role akin to the police, huh? Basically a superhero. What's with the bird imagery? Lady Kira's robe is fashioned in the likeness of a warbad. It is a fearsome bird that is unique to Korean. I see. I know the recent rebel hunter, Lady Kira. You know, who do you think she is? I've heard about her, but I've yet to ascertain the truth. However, I believe her to be a vigilante. Or more precisely, a patriot. So even Princess Rafa doesn't know the true identity of the rebel hunter, huh? You could be anyone. I feel like if I really inspected everything here, then they would have told me, right? Did I miss something? Statue of a bird. Take a closer look later. Oh, I can take a closer look from here. It's missing an eye, maybe? Look, the bird's missing its eye. I'm sorry for the poor fella. Are you the one who took it? Of course not. The statue has been here for ages. I suppose some damage is to be expected. I shall ask my mother to have it repaired. No wonder there are no lawyers left. I'd leave too if I was always treated like this. I think I'll find anything else of interest around here. No eye. What could this mean? What about does it for the inner sanctum? Should probably head back to the Plaza of Devotion and let Emma know I'm done. After all, she's the one putting her neck on the line for me to investigate this place. Say goodbye then? Now you're the any ideas what to do guy. The killer must have been one they call Maya Fey. There can be no other. You never know. It's still pretty early in the investigation. She has spent time in the company of lawyers, so she must have a wicked soul. Thanks for reminding me how much people like me are hated in this country. It is only by the Holy Mother's mercy that you are allowed to investigate the sacred place. Remember that. Give thanks to Her Holiness for this great blessing at once. Oh, thank you, Your Holy Motherness. That didn't come out right. That seemed a little insincere. Shall we halt this investigation immediately? No, wait, I'm grateful, really. I wonder. This is gonna be worse than walking on holy eggshells. Or being so smug. Well, are you going to conduct your investigation or not? I will, it's just... Are you gonna keep following me around like this? Of course, unless you intend to do something you feel the need to hide. No, I do everything by the book. Get on with it. I'm not doing this for fun, you know. I too have many duties I need to attend to. Why don't you go do them instead of hovering over me? What is that look you are giving me? Am I perhaps being bothersome? No, don't be absurd. You're being incredibly bothersome. I don't mind it, she's funny. Alright. Guess we'll go back to the plaza. Let Emma know, like Phoenix said we would. Wow, they're still praying. The religious devotion of our people is the pride of our kingdom. What may, they will continue to pray until tomorrow afternoon. Well, I will say this level of devotion is certainly to be respected. Now to find Emma. Who are you, sir? You there, wait. I want to ask you something. Okay. Do you know me? Do I know you? Well, I'm Phoenix Wright. I'm a lawyer. No! I want to know if you know who I am. Wait. Let me guess. That music. It's not Butts, is it? Huh? How should I know? I've never seen anyone like you before. This guy's acting really strange. I wonder if he has amnesia or something. Look, it's the 2 thumbs up. I should talk to him a little more, just in case he's connected to this case somehow. Who is this guy? Who are you? Are you having trouble remembering who you are? Nah, I'm sorry if I offended you. Maybe not butts? Okay, I thought he was gonna pull a weapon on me. Lizards. Yum, yum, yum. Just pulling some snack out one after another. Okay, it's not butts. I was just like, I was hallucinating. I'm trying to remember what I'm supposed to do. I know it's something important. Do you know this man or something, Barbed Head? No, I just said I'd never seen him before, didn't I? Are you Lady Kira? You know of Lady Kira? Then you are Kuranians, I take it. Chomp chomp. Maybe? Wait, are those lizards he's eating? Don't yuck his yum. What, you want one? No, thanks, I just ate. Oh, now I remember. Get a load of this. Oh shit. What is this? Well? What? I believe he suffers from a far more serious malady than mere memory loss. Oh, no good, huh? Guess I'll try somebody else. So, who was that man, and what did he want, Barbed Head? I wish I knew. Hey, Mr. Wright. What now? Emma. What's wrong? I didn't surprise you that badly, did I? I cannot believe I thought that guy was Butts somehow. I don't know, it seemed kind of in character for him to like suddenly go on a spiritual journey. Grow a shit ton of hair. Oh no, it's nothing. Actually, I've been looking for you. I'm gonna tell you I've investigated the crime scene. I hope it wasn't much trouble getting my investigation of the inner sanctum approved. Well, it was fine. Prosecutor Sadmani gave his okay straight away. Seems like a rather fair-minded prosecutor. He said you would probably give up once you saw the crime scene for yourself. And moving on before the trial began would be the smart thing to do. He must be feeling really confident about his case. Well, just so you know, I have no intention of giving up. I figured. That's why I've prepared a little gift for you. That it might help your investigation. Here, it's all yours. I wanted to bring you a bunch of other forensic tools, but they were confiscated at the airport. Luminol testing fluid. This actually might come in handy. Wow, can't believe you brought me more than 3.5 milliliters of liquid. Wonder how you got that through. Also, I made a copy of the crime scene photo for you. Thanks, all this will definitely come in handy. Oh wow. Look at him just chilling in the pool. Looks so relaxed. So this is what the high priest's body looked like after the murder. It looks like he deflated. It's probably because him being partially submerged makes his body look flatter than it actually does. Like it kind of makes it look like the part that's not submerged is his entire body. I like to think he deflated like a balloon. I'll keep this along with the picture I took of the crime scene. Oh yeah. They're done questioning Maya. Wait, I want to check something again. This photo. I was looking at his feet. The bells are still there. No, I'm not interested in his feet. Really? I should go pay her a visit then. Poor Maya. She must be feeling pretty lonely. I did not do myself any favors by saying that. I should let her know that I'll be defending her too. Oh shoot, look at the time. I have to get going. Sure seem busy. That's because his ephemeral holiness is a real slave driver. You call him that now? His ephemeral holiness? Prosecutor Sadmani, he's like the world's hardest riddle, wrapped in a flowy sash. I keep wondering if it's just a clash of cultures type of thing, you know? Like, he'll ask the most insane things of me without batting a single long eyelash of his. This Prosecutor Sadmani sounds like he's used to holding some serious clout. Why do I have such bad luck with prosecutors? First it was a glimmerous fop. Now that I'm finally rid of that grating, bling-loving Europhile, I get this guy. Wait, Clavier? What's he up to now? Maybe he's full-time band member now. Oh no, now I'm really going to be late. Please make me listen to one of those really long sutras again. See you later. Need to listen to sutras? It sounds like Emma's got it pretty rough too. She does not appreciate Prosecutor Sadmati's sutras. What ingratitude. It appears that she, too, is lacking in religious devotion. I don't think that's what the problem is here. Besides, Emma's not even a Koreanist. Okay. Let's move to the detention center. Say hi to Maya. Oh yeah, it looks like this. It's so weird not seeing the exact same detention center that we've always known. Nick, I knew you'd come. Maya, she looks tired. Oh, she's missing her hood. How are you holding up? It wasn't me, but no one will believe me. Ugh. I have to admit, I'm still in a bit of shock. Who'd have thought you'd get caught up in something like this, and so far from home? But I'm going to defend you, so hang in there. We can do this if we work together. Just like the good old days. This is all my fault. I mean, you came to Korean just to visit me. We hadn't seen each other in ages, and then this happens. I haven't seen her this down in ages either. Come on, remember who you're talking to. Besides, I thought you'd be used to seeing the usual... yeah, I thought you'd be used to being the usual suspect by now. Guess you're right. And you've saved me each and every time. Yep, so just tell me everything you can and let's go from there. Barbhead, stop stalling and go straight to the matter of true import. Oh god, she's here. I guess she really is following me everywhere I go. We know she's the murderer, therefore, it is time for her confession. Your benevolence, what brings the royal priestess to a place like this? I am watching over this lawyer to keep him from tampering with anything in this case. Now, out with it. Confess your crime. Now, please, your benevolence, could you please take it down a notch or three? Maya, please tell me what you can. I know this must be difficult, but anything you can remember might help. Sure, okay. The incident. I didn't kill the High Priest. I wouldn't even dream of it. I mean, he always treated me so well. Abbot Inmi was an important figure with a ton of duties, including training acolytes. He was really kind, even to a foreigner like me. He even invited me over to his house whenever I was between training sessions. How could I ever kill someone like that? Sounds like a really good person. I think I would have liked him. It's so much fun. I got to enjoy meals with his family and everything. His wife was a master of Koreanese cuisine. Never eaten better in my life. It's like they were her family, and home away from home in this foreign land. It must have been a source of comfort. What with being here for training all alone. But what? I can't completely deny the charge either. Huh? As I suspected, the snake has shown her true colors at last. Your benevolence, please. I'm trying to figure out what really happened here. Well, she's being obedient. So what do you mean you can't completely deny the charge? Well, during the purification, right? I suddenly got really, really sleepy. The next thing I knew, Abbott in me was, you know. He suddenly got sleepy. Someone drugged her? So then, you didn't actually see the High Priest get murdered? No, I didn't, but if I was possessed by some crazed spirit while I was asleep, then... What an excuse. How dare you pin your crime on another person's soul? Be honest, what you call training is but an extended vacation in reality. And that training here is simply for prestige. No, it's not like that at all. I'm training to become the master of the Kurain channeling technique. A neophyte practitioner such as you become a channeling master? I think not. The spiritual power required is beyond the means of an outsider like you. Rafa seems to really hate fakers. Maya does actually have the power to channel spirits. I should let Rafa know. Your benevolence? I wouldn't call Maya a neophyte because she can already channel. Oh, wait, Nick. What? Can I talk to you for a second? Why is she whispering all of a sudden? I want to keep my spirit channeling ability a secret while I'm here, Nick. What? Why? I'll, explain later. Just keep it a secret for now, okay? If you say so. What's that all about? What is all that whispering about over there? Oh, it's nothing, really. I have to ask about this later when Princess Rafa's not around. Oh, I almost forgot. Nick. Yes? About Abbot Imi's murder, there was something I noticed that I thought strange. Oh? What you noticed? So, what was it you noticed? Well, you probably won't believe me, but... Why don't you let me be the judge of that? Okay. So, you know that spring? The spring? You mean the pool in front of the Warbat statue? Yes, that. The water in there was dark red. Dark red? When you got there? And when I say dark red, I mean blood red. Oh, that? Yeah, I saw it too. You did? Yeah, the High Priest's blood turned it red. What? No, that's not what I meant. The spring was red before he was killed. What? Wait, so it was already red? Even before the High Priest was killed? So the red that I saw in the, in here, I wouldn't call this dark red. Certainly not like blood red. It looks like water that's been mixed with blood for sure, but dark red is something much, well, darker, I think. Yeah, I noticed it during the purification rite, just before I passed out. It's just like the ancient legend says. What ancient legend? The spring shall run red upon Lady Kira's return. That's how it goes, anyway. Hold on. Yes, there is a legend about the inner sanctum that says just that. But the water runs red this time thanks to the murder. The police investigation confirmed it. Perhaps your eyes were deceived by the lantern light reflecting off the water. The fuck is that supposed to be? I don't think that was it, though. Ancient legend, huh? I wonder if it's connected to this murder somehow. On the day of the rite, the water in the spring was already stained red when Abbott, Imi, and Maya arrived at the inner sanctum. So I guess she just means it was the same red as we saw. Nick? Yeah? So, actually, there's one more thing. What's up with Maya? She keeps looking over her benevolence. She's worried about what Rafa will think. One more thing. There's something I want to show you. There is? I found this at the inner sanctum after I came to. Is this a letter? It's in Koreanese. A calling card, perhaps? See that stamp on the far left, at the end of the letter? Does it look familiar? Oh, it's the same mark as Kira. The death mark. This red stamp here. That's the mark of Lady Kira. Oh, right. It looks just like the mark on her forehead. Lady Kira, you say? Let me see that. Why, this is... What? What does it say? Do not perform the rite. I know what you are planning. Lady Kira. It sounds like a threat or a warning. Whoever's pretending to be Lady Kira is pressuring the High Priest to stop the rite. Yeah, well, that's what it looks like to me, too. Nick, do you think... Wait. First, there's that ancient legend. The spring shall run red upon Lady Kira's return. Now, there's also Lady Kira's warning. Plus, with the war bat dagger being eyed as the murder weapon? Don't tell me. So she has to be the real deal. It gives me chills just thinking about it. I bet Lady Kira's spirit possessed the sacred robe or something. Don't tell me. You actually believe that the real Lady Kira returned to kill the High Priest? Don't be silly, Nick. Huh? Historical figures don't come back to life. I mean, give me a break. But you were saying only yesterday how it was more fun to believe that she's the real deal. Yeah, yesterday. I wish I could keep on entertaining that fantasy too. But the fact is, we're dealing with a murder here. Thus, my days of dreaming have come to an end. That was fast. Really have matured. Oh, you broke Phoenix's heart. It's like seeing your kid say that they don't believe in anything anymore. It's like, I don't believe in Santa Claus. That's stupid. Easter Bunny? That's stupid. Tooth Fairy? That's stupid. And thus, their innocence shattered. I'm going to keep it real from now on, and you should too, Nick. I thought you said I was the boring one because I was keeping it real. Sorry, I guess I've outgrown that stepladder argument we always have. Oh shit, it's the... Ugh. I'm glad they referenced this. I think you mean ladder, Maya. It's gonna be a ladder. No one calls it a step ladder anymore. So what do you mean by keeping it real? Oh, so you know how someone is dressing up like Lady Kira and capturing rebels, right? Oh, you mean the rebel hunter Lady Kira in the papers? Yeah, that one. I think that's who probably sent this warning. What nonsense is this? You dare to suggest that Abbot Imri was slain by Lady Kira? You nincompoop. Eek. Oh no, she got nincompooped. The rebel hunter is sure to be a vigilante who loves this kingdom. And it is that patriotism that led them to cloak their identity in the guise of Lady Kira. Such a patriot would never slay the High Priest. I guess it's only natural for Princess Rafa to see it that way, but I can't let it go at that. Besides, why would such a vigilante want to stop the purification rite in the first place? I haven't figured that one out yet. I rest my case. Still, this rebel hunter had a compelling enough reason. They might have killed the High Priest after he ignored their warning. You big dummy! You can't fool me! It was you who forged that warning letter. You're trying to shed your guilt onto our most sacred Lady Kira. Admit it. No, I'd never do such a thing. Now, your benevolence. Try to remain rational about this. Yeah. Maya, did you show that letter to the police? No. I was afraid that it would anger everybody needlessly. So I was waiting to show it to you, Nick. She admired Benevolence's reaction and say Maya was right to be worried. Wait, what are... Huh. Number of places on this letter where there are 3 holes in a row. If you fold it up, they line up, so whoever was holding this must have punctured it somehow. It's supposed to be some sort of a message too? No, Phoenix. It's a clue. Not that we'll be finding out anytime soon, I suspect. Alright, accused, wrap it up. I guess they have more questions for me. Yeah, at least I have a better idea of what we're up against now. Nick, there's something I've been meaning to say. I don't need a lawyer this time. What are you talking about? It's just, you know they have that Defense Culpability Act here in Korean, right? Well, if I'm found guilty, you'll be charged with abetting a criminal. Maya, thanks for thinking of me, but... Don't worry, Maya. We'll pull through this together somehow. We always have, haven't we? Yeah, but we're not in Kansas anymore, you know? Kansas? Wait. Okay, she has to be joking, because there is no way the state that Ace Attorney takes place in is Kansas. Fucking Kansas of all places. Isaiah, yeah, you missed Maya's misfortune. Maya gets arrested once again. Get to defend her once again. True, but I've been through one trial here already. So I know what I'm getting myself into. Wizard of Oz a reference? Oh, okay, I never watched that. We're gonna win this one no matter what. Because I believe in your innocence. Yeah, I know. You've always won because of your faith in me. That's right, so it's all aboard the Phoenix Freedom Express. Thank you, Nick. Well, I'll see you later. Bravado will not save you tomorrow, and by then, it will be too late to ask for mercy. We're going to beat this charge. You'll see. I don't care to understand every single word that was spoken. I don't like the sound of that Phoenix Freedom Express one bit. Wait, don't tell me you don't know what Freedom Express refers to. Of course I know. Do not presume to know what I do not know. Is that another movie reference? Because I didn't get it either. I'm not a movie guy. I'm no closer to understanding why someone would want the High Priest dead. But given the use of the Warbat dagger and the existence of the warning letter, I'd say the rebel hunter disguised as Lady Kira is a real prime suspect. Well, consider the actions of the known rebel hunter. They hunt rebels. Right? So perhaps Abbot Trust in Me is a rebel. On the inside, a priest, a rebel. What a twist that would be. It might help if I knew a little more about this modern-day Lady Kira. I wonder if anyone has any info on them. Maybe the first thing I should do is go someplace where locals like to gather. Oh, tavern time? Bizarre. Interesting. Oh, Phoenix is just messing with her. I'm playing Freedom Express as a thing. Phoenix, you jokester. You prankster. Alright. Guess we'll just go to the bazaar. I guess the bazaar is as good place to start as any. Now, should I? I will say, just going to the bazaar, a lot more boring than going to like a seedy bar someplace. Although, for a super religious country, I don't even know if they have bars. Well, it depends on the religion, you know? Many of the great spirits and alcohols were developed by monks. After all. She's still here. Of course. I see. So that is what a Freedom Express is. Consulting our pocket internet again, I see. Mr. Wright. Sounds like... dog. With boy. It's Miss Maya okay? I believe her. Mr. Wright, I know she didn't do it. Find one Irish pub in every country. Is that true? I wouldn't doubt it. Do you now, boy? Oh, Kuka, your benevolence. You mustn't trust in lawyers, you... Are you not the accused from the last trial? Oh, what's wrong, Hobby? Your benevolence speaks with the, You may speak in the vernacular, little monk. Now, what is it? What is your name? Yes, your benevolence. I'll be your guide, your benevolence. Know this, Albie. Your soul is as only as clean or filthy as the company you keep. Same goes for you, Rayfa. It's very interesting coming out of someone keeping me as company. We should stop insinuating that all lawyers are trash. Please forgive me your benevolence, but Mr. Wright is a very trustworthy man, and I trust him as a lawyer. What's this? I'm sorry, forgive my insolence. If a common boy such as he can place his trust in lawyers, it can only be because of my failure at the Hall of Justice the other day. Oh. Mr. Wright, her benevolence has sunk into the ground. Oh no. She must really feel responsible for what happened in court that day. Let's give her some breathing room for now. I'm sure she'll be back on her feet in no time. In the meantime, do you mind if I ask you some questions? Of course not. I'm always glad to help. Alright, I'm gonna leave it at that for tonight. The highest Irish pub in the world is in Nepal? Well, there you go. We know where we have to investigate next. There's gotta be one here. Probably right next to the Inner Sanctum. We can go even higher. Can we get much higher? So high. Alright, well, it's almost 1. I need to get some sleep. Thanks for watching, y'all. Good investigations. We got to see Maya. After quite a long time. You know, she's all Onesoned up now. What a development. Thanks, Aya. You too. Alright, well, I shall save here. Oh, that's not the right button. Goodbye, Apollo. See you again soon. Alright. Well, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, as much as I did. I will be back. When will I be back? I might be back Sunday, but I will also be busy. So, if I'm not back Sunday, then I will be back the following week? Perhaps? We'll see. I have exams coming up soon, so I don't know how free I'll be, to be honest. So if I'm live, I'm live. Leave it at that for now. But you know where to find me. Alright, well, until next time, take care, everyone. Have a great rest of your night. And be well.